So awesome.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vidor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
Having friends pays off.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
You don't seem surprised.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
What is this Omega-4 relay that people have been dropping? What is that?
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to Collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
So it's like the Bermuda Triangle. What is their interest in humans, the Collectors?
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
Transactions.
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
What aren't you telling me, Mr. Man?
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
I can't do it alone.
If this is a war, I'll need an army. Or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Awesome. So we can go out and recruit people to join us then. I had a good team. I'm a Spectre. Let's say I had a good team. Let's say that.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Dude, we can ask about everybody. Garrus, Caden, Rex, Tali, Liara. Let's start with my bro Garrus. What's Garrus doing?
Where's Garrus Vicari?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Wow. Okay, that's pretty quick. Tell me about Caden.
Where's Caden Olenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
So he's still working with the Alliance. Cool. What about Rex?
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
Tuchanka. Land of Krogans. Ollie, we already met her, but...
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Are you kidding me? She's good. She's good. Okay, what about my girlfriend, Liara?
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Shadow Broker. We've heard that before. Okay.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm a Spectre.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
Okay. We'll be ready.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Go to Omega. Omega is a new planet that we've never seen before.
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
All right. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Joker!
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You
Whoa.
really trust the Illusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Normandy SR-2.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
When it was showing the new ship, it kind of reminded me of like when you see the Enterprise for the first time in the old Star Trek movies, or in the first one, Star Trek the motion picture. Remington says, with Joker, everything just feels right. It does, man. Wow, that's so awesome. So we've already seen Tali. Joker is our new pilot for our Normandy SR-2. He left the Alliance and joined Cerberus, so he's with us now. And all of our other old crewmates seem like they're busy, so I hope we can track them down. Collectors confirmed as source of attacks on Freedom's Progress. Orion survivor Vitor returned to Tali Zora to the Migrant Fleet. We'll examine his Omnitool data for anything useful. We got this upgrade. You must recruit a head scientist to build this upgrade. We're trying to get a scientist right now. That's what we're going to do next. But yeah. Cerberus funding, got 20,000 credits. Found some iridium. Those report. Oh, I can't wait to see this ship. Let's do it. As weapons fire, they build up heat. Ejecting thermal clips cool weapon to prevent malfunctions. If you're out of clips, you can't fire. So that's how you get the shuttle off planets right there. That was cool. Yo. Dude, looks so good.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Dude. Morden Solus, man. Awesome. Good point.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as EDI.
EDI? Joker won't like this.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
That shot
I do
right
not
there.
helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Wow, we got an AI on the ship, man. Anyone else I should meet?
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Best booty in Mass Effect, Miranda. Galaxy map. Use the galaxy map to pick new destinations for the Normandy. Private terminal. Use your private terminal to get status updates on your squad. Armory. Select weapons for your squad from the armory. Oh, nice. So instead of lockers, it's that. Elevator. Use the elevator to access Normandy's other decks. Really? There's more than just one deck? Captain's quarters. Go to your personal cabin to customize your appearance. Dude. Tech lab. Acquire the professor to research upgrades for your squad's equipment. Look at all this customization right now. So much better. Zaid, that is DLC stuff, actually. Assemble a team. Yeah. I don't think I mentioned any of this stuff at the beginning of the session, but we added, I spent $37 to buy stupid Bioware points so I could buy DLC. I bought 4 DLC that add story and different other things. There was some other DLC, but it's like cosmetic stuff, so I didn't really need it. I didn't buy it. I just bought the, actual DLC stuff. So we got all that, which is awesome. I'm looking forward to playing this for the next couple weeks. It's gonna be awesome. Eddie says Romingtons. Oh man, this is the female version. So what do I do now? So much stuff to do. Oh, tell me about. Oh, okay, never mind. This probably tells about the Normandy. Let's listen about this.
The Systems
Normandy
Alliance space
SR-2.
vehicle Normandy is a... With elaborate secrecy, Cerberus labored for years to build a new, superior Normandy. The vehicle's many alterations produced a craft nearly double the original size, requiring an even larger Tantalus drive core to compensate. The new Normandy features greater space in living quarters, research laboratory, observation deck, and cargo bay. Its shuttle can make landings the Normandy cannot attempt. In addition to tight beam communicators, Normandy's Quantum Entanglement Communicator, QEC, provides instantaneous contact with the Illusive Man. The Enhanced Defense Intelligence AI coordinates many of the ship's combat functions, assisting and even supplanting human piloting. Potential upgrades are numerous. The airframe could support additional armor and an axial mass accelerator. The thrusters could support recent advances in fuel technology beyond H2O2 chemical rockets. And the hull can mount double the standard number of kinetic barrier projectors, leaving space for stronger shields, easily sustainable via the new EZO drive core.
Sounds pretty good. The last thing is non-council races. This is probably the collectors. Let's see what it has to say.
In the early, living beyond the Omega-4 mass relay in the Terminus systems, the mysterious collectors species is glimpsed so rarely as to be taken for a myth by most in galactic society. In reality, collectors are human-sized insectoid bipeds and can resemble massive winged beetles. They are a terrifying force in the galaxy, responsible for the murder of hundreds of thousands. Collectors generate permanent stasis fields around themselves, creating nightmarish red-shifted energy fields. In battle, they hold position whenever possible, relying on their aggressive biotics and nearly limitless power. Several types of bipedal collectors have been identified, including minions, defenders, zealots, assassins, and artillery operators. Acting together, collectors have imprisoned entire cities in stasis. While no definite forensic accounting exists to explain the fate of those imprisoned, leading speculation is that victims are harvested for scientific experimentation and neurobiological repurposing.
Collectors. I wish they didn't show the picture.
In the early 20s,
Minions are collectors. Minions. Okay. What do we got in the journal? Oh, whoa. That is a lot of stuff there. Okay, so dossiers are the people we collect for our crew. We've got to do Morden Solus right now, the professor, biological weapons expert, light weapons training with the Solarian Special Task Group. Wonder if you've ever heard of the League One before. Dr. Morden Solus is a Solarian biological weapons expert whose technology may hold the key to countering collector attacks. He is currently operating a medical clinic in the slums of Omega. Slums. Talk to Arya at Afterlife. Okay. Citadel, the Council? While they were never completely supportive before, it may still be worth contacting the Council and informing them of recent events. I feel like they need to see me in person rather than just shoot them an email or something. Go to the Citadel. Master Thief. Stop the collectors. Project Firewalker. Normandy crash site. DLC stuff. Dude. Where do you begin? Where does one begin? Renegade. So what I noticed is that we don't have like the... In Mass Effect 1 you had a talent called Charm, which you could put points into to... so you can get discounts on things you buy in the shop, or to raise up the amount of persuasion stuff that you could do. And I don't see anything like that in this game, so we're going to have to do Paragon all the time and get it all the way up if we can. Because the only way we're going to get points is by doing Paragon things. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and get that up. Experience to next level, 1,000. It doesn't tell me how much XP, though. Right, cool. Alright, let's do a hard save here. I'd go to the Citadel, wonder how different it'd be. I think I don't know if the game is actually going to allow us to do that, or if we have to do what we're told, but I don't know. Let's go talk with Joker first before we check this out. Citadel will be very interesting because last time we saw it, it was in ruins. So, you know, what kind of things are happening there. What is this? Unlocked 15 new Mass Effect 2. Oh god, that's all just like technobabble stuff. Probably read that off stream. EDI Joker shutter controls. Oh, you can close that if you don't want to see it. No.
Attitude roll 35.10, pitch 64.18, yaw 10.28.
Y'all won. Let's open it. That's kind of cool. Man. Light controls.
If Mom could see me now, we'd have zombies on top of everything else.
What? Zombies? Talk to Joker.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Ship cancer. The ship is just a copy?
It's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
Yeah, you are such a downer.
I died. Does he say anything else?
Commander.
Yeah, let's ask him about all this stuff here. The mission.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
The squad. What do you think of the squad?
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprisal. Jacob is way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
I won't tell them, he said. The good old days. What do we got here?
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
Crew? What about the old crew?
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
Aww. Yeah, man. We're getting the band back together. We're doing it. How are things in the cockpit?
I assume everything is going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
Cerberus disagrees.
I'm no fan either, but we're stuck with it.
Until I find a soldering gun. There's gotta be some wires I can cross to make it hurt.
No sabotage. Understood?
Yeah, don't break the boss's toys.
Alright, good talk.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Dude, I love how his chair freaking swivels around. That's so awesome. In the old Normandy, you couldn't do that. So good. Oh, man. The updated textures really make this game look like it's a modern day game. Crazy. Alright, let's talk to EDI. The virtual intelligence.
Yes, Shepard.
Or the AI, rather. I don't know. BI, I forgot what she said. What's in this room? Because I'm dumb and I don't know.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
Remington says, it's not nice to speak with Joker by looking over his shoulder. I know, man. Poor guy is, like, in pain all the time. Could even turn his head to look at us. But at least he can now swivel all the way around, which is cool. Tell me about Cerberus.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
God. Camera angle. Where are they getting all their money from?
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What? A block? What is this? Firewall?
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
I'm gonna hack you, alright? It looks like Shepard's eyes are glowing when the way that those dots are positioned. Structure of Cerberus.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the Illusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
How many cells are there?
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Okay, I guess we're not gonna ask that, which is fine. Building the Normandy.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Really? You can't tell me how you built this ship? Okay, alright. Another topic.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
Let's talk about you.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Your job.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Illusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Additional functions?
Restricted functions? Like what?
Block.
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Okay, I really love some of these camera angles that they're doing. So good. Cyber warfare?
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
That's impressive. Yeah.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
He sounded a little bit like Chris from Family Guy on that sentence there. I mean, Seth Green he does voice Chris from Family Guy and many other things behind Robot Chicken and stuff like that. But he didn't sound like Seth Green there. He sounded like Chris from Family Guy when he said that. What monitoring devices?
The Illusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Okay, I think that's it.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
Oh no, let's talk about you.
I want to know more about you.
'Cause there was some other
Do you have a
things to ask.
specific inquiry?
You and Joker.
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
The airlock is ajar. Remington says, "Well, I didn't even know he voiced Chris." Yeah. Yep, he does. But it sounds completely different than the way that he talks normally, because he's like trying to play like a like a teenager-ish, I guess, kid or whatever. Like, come on, Dad, what are you doing? Stuff like that. Tell me about your name.
Why are you named EDI?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
Where are you located?
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
Ooh, okay, alright. Well, we're done here then.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Logging you out, Shepard. God, this is amazing.